Good afternoon, IHSA football family. Stop number 2 is in the books, Lake Zurich High School. My name is Coach Big Pete, aka Peter Lineober of DeepDishFootball.com. Make sure you follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email is CoachBigPeteFP@gmail.com. And if you like my work, feel free to leave a tip/donation via PayPal link below or Venmo link as well. But I just want to thank Coach Planz, the staff, and the Lake Zurich players for letting me stop by today. I had a wonderful time. A young, energetic crew. One of my better practices that I visited in my 6 years of going to practices. Very impressed. I was very impressed with these young men. Very impressed. I was very impressed with the energy level of this practice. Was impressed with the offense and the defensive side of the ball. And things are looking up for Lake Zurich. I know they went 5-4 last year. Got an early exit to Batavia football. Well, it's Batavia football. What do you expect? But I think things are looking up for this program. I think they're going to be great this year. I'm going to go, and I'm going to say right now, I'm going to make a prediction that's sure to go wrong. But I think this Lake Zurich team can go 6-3. I think they can be a dark horse in the playoffs this coming fall. But I really like the energy of this group of kids. I'm very impressed with the way Coach Planz handled the practice. Very impressed with the rush, the feel, the energy. No breaks. The kids weren't slumping or any of that stuff. It was a hell of a practice, and I was very impressed. I can say probably one of the top 10 practices that I've been to, and I've been to over 200 or 300, whatever, but it was that good. I'm very impressed with this group of men, young men. So we go into 2001. They lost to St. Charles North, and St. Charles North's a tough team. That's a tough team, no doubt about that. They ended up going, if I'm not mistaken, they lost to Libertyville. They lost to a Lake Forest team that was having an awesome season last season. I think it's going to be a little bit different with Lake Forest this year. But again, I think this team can go 6-3. Let me go into this year, what the schedule looks like. First friend, I think they can win that game. St. Charles North at St. Charles North, that's going to be a tough one. I'm sorry, that's a tough one. Stevenson, I think they can win that game. Zion Benton, I think they can win that game. Warren Township's going to be tough. That's a pain in the ass. Libertyville is going to be a huge game. So is Lake Forest. I'm more up on Libertyville than I am on Lake Forest. I think that they graduate some very talented players. Wonderland, I think they can win that game. Waukegan, I think they can win that game too. It's going to be a very interesting part of the first two games for him versus St. Charles North to know how that season's going. But I think the two big weeks that I see are Libertyville versus Lake Forest, as I have in my article as well. And we go into the team. Tyler Berkeley, Nathan Bremen, another running back. I did an interview with Tyler Erkman, who's an underrated recruit that we should be talking about more. Nolan Psycho, quarterback. He's battling it with Gundek of former transfer. He went to Lake Zurich, transferred to Carmel. He's back at Lake Zurich, and he's a hell of an athlete too, and / quarterback. He can do it all, and that's a great addition for this Bear team, no doubt about that. Denny, for the kicker, he's one of the top kickers in the state of Illinois. Andrew Benone, another player to keep an eye out for. They got a good offensive line. Was impressed with the size, by the way. A Lincoln Adams linebacker who I really like, who I think is going to be amazing in these next 2 years. Is going to be unbelievable. I don't know his number. I don't know his name. I forgot his name. But number 10, his practice jersey was number 10. He's a small guy. So he's very small. He's undersized. That's a football player. He busts his ass. He's a hard worker. And that's all you can ask for as a football coach. And big shout out to number 10, whatever your name is. But big shout out to you, sir. You had a good practice as well. Very impressed with the wide receivers. Very impressed with the / tight ends. was a little bit shocked by the size of the line. Didn't see that coming. So I was very impressed with the line. Good sophomore class. Saw a lot of the sophomores too. Sophomores look good. You guys are going to be a team in a couple. You guys already are a team in a couple of years, but they're going to do some damage. They're revamping this team. This Lake Zurich program is going to be happy in a couple of years, and I really do think that they could challenge again for another state title. And hopefully they don't get caught up by a big team like Batavia they did a couple of years ago. But I think Lake Zurich can challenge for a title. I love the coaching staff. The coaches do a wonderful job with the kids. Again, quick paced, fun. Big shot to the athletic trainer, by the way, keeping keeping on sight of what the temperature is, having the kids take their helmets off, making sure everything's all right. She did a wonderful job too. But I was very surprised and impressed with this Lake Zurich team. Wasn't expecting that much, but I was very completely impressed with this team. I like what I saw online. I think the big thing right now is I see it again, the ground game for Lake Zurich and the defense, because they got some high-powered offenses that they will be facing this upcoming season. So it's going to be interesting. But again, thank you so much. Thanks again to Coach Anderson for literally saving my life when I got out of the car, not knowing where I was going, but he was right in front of the doors. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you to the Lake Zurich coaching staff. Thank you to the Lake Zurich players for letting me stop by. Good luck. Hopefully I can catch a game for the deepest football game of the week that's nominated. But it's going to be an exciting season, and this is always a tough conference. And I'm going to be doing a conference preview pretty soon, too. So should be a lot of fun. But thank you guys so much. Lake Zurich was a lot of fun. And on to Westmont. Thank you so much. Follow Coach Big P and Deepest Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email is coachbigpete@fp@gmail.com. If you like my work, feel free to leave a tip/donation via PayPal or a Venmo link below. But thank you guys so much. And best of luck to the Lake Zurich Bears this season.